How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, the visual novel, one of the longest ones apparently on the internet, and we're staring at a floor. Really good runtime here, just staring at a floor. Looks very nice. Nice bright bit at the bottom. The top is a bit shadier. I can only assume we're glowing. We're glowing with, I don't know, radiation or some shit. Maybe we're just nuclear. I mean, it's a dream. We're just kind of dream world, so that could be a possibility. Anyway, next I see a floor. I'm staring straight at it. I'm not starting anything. Start something with the floor, beat it up. No, I'm staring straight at it. What was it? I feel like I was in the middle of something. We were playing a game, but, you know, then this floorboard came along. I moved my head up to change views. Alright. Oh, no, we're still here. Good times. I see her. The girl that's been watching me. Her hand extends to me. I reach my own hand out toward it. Do you have like a tentacle or something? Are you an octopus? Our hands overlap. While I can't feel anything, I still know they're together. As this happens, I realize something. I really have been born into this world. Well, good for you, I guess. I've ended up existing after all. She can touch me. It's a sad world. Is it? I mean, like, you know, at least you can have somewhere to sit. Just think, you might have to sit on the floor if like, it was somewhere else sad. It's not like a prison. This is better than a prison. And you got a nice window. You don't have that in prison. And no one's gonna rape you. Like, you don't have that in prison. But she's kind. When I touch her hand, both sadness and kindness fill my heart, because I don't have one, at the same time. I was born into this place because I sought her. Sacrificing my life in a new world, the happiness I could have had, and everything else. She pulls my hand up so that I can stand, and then leaves my side again. Once she's a few steps ahead of me, she claps her hands. Okay, is that like to call her a butler or something, or is she just being a weirdo? I begin walking toward her. But why did she clap her hand? That's just like me doing it randomly in a Let's Play. There's no point. Okay, that's right, I was practicing walking. That's what I was doing before. Okay, I mean, this is a dream, so I guess it's not meant to make sense, but okay. My memory is sluggish. I can't remember anything without working to do so. She's clapping her hands still. I should go. This does sound like it'd be my mother, or like Tomoyo's mother in this game. But my legs don't move the way I want them to. I fall forward yet again. But even so, she takes my hand once more and pulls me to my feet. How many times have I tried to walk? Unsuccessfully, I might add. Finally, I manage to reach her. She holds my body, no more than half the height of hers, in her arms. You did a good job. Warmth. This world's one source of warmth. The warmth that I sought. Though my body of scrap can't feel the warmth of hers, I look up at her face. There are so many things I want to ask her, like what the fuck is going on right now? Who the fuck are you? And fuck. But I have no mouth, so I can't speak. That sounds natural, normal. I turn my face to the window. I generally wonder what the hell I am right now, because everything's in speech marks. A light is constantly shining in through it. I want to see the outside world. I want to see the end of the world for myself, with my own eyes. Okay, cool. Not something I'd really want to see, the end of the world, but if it's your thing, then fair enough. Cool, we've advanced one whole day. That's like an hour of playing this has done for me so far. Rays from the morning sun spill into my room, my eyes singed by the ultraviolet glow. Why did I wake up this early? I can still make it to school with plenty of time to spare. Well, it's not like I'm late to school because I want to be. Yeah, of course. Because let's be honest, that hasn't happened before, has it? Okay, I get out of bed and throw some clothes on, getting my day started a little earlier than usual. I mean, maybe this shows that we're getting better? That we're actually starting to care a bit now? Maybe. I doubt it, though. Oh, good. Okay, he's asleep. Thank God for that. Stepping over my snoring father's body, I make my way through the living room and out the door. Okay, sounds good. This is a strange sight. Flocks of students from my school are walking about. Fair enough. Then again, this is what it's supposed to be like. I mean, I guess. It's not like we haven't seen it before. Good morning. Morning. Greetings pass through the air as I stand there, but not a single person says hello to me. Why, you haven't seen Furukawa yet, have you? They all just walk by with smiles on their faces. I'm probably invisible to all of them. Which would also mean that if I were just to turn around and wander off, no one would stop me. Maybe I'll just run off somewhere. Where are you going? Someone tugs on my sleeve. So, someone can see me after all. Whoever it is, they must be like me, another inhabitant of this invisible world. Oh, okay, it is Furukawa. I was gonna say, who else would it be? Like, it's not like anyone else likes us. Okazaki-san, school is this way. Oh, you're right, I had it wrong. How could you get that wrong? Everyone's walking in the same direction. Yeah, and seeing them do that makes you want to go the exact opposite way. I mean, that's kind of fair. Don't want to be a drone. But you can't. You'll finally be on time for once. Let's just go together. That is turning into one of the most tense, dramatic parts of this game, isn't it? Someone who just like, you know, are they going to make it on school on time? Like, maybe. What's going to stop them? And this time we're actually nearly there, and he turns fucking around. Going to school side by side with a girl in this big of a crowd. Oh, that makes sense here. Just the thought of it is enough to send a shiver down my spine. You go on ahead. Nope, I won't do that. If you're not going, I'm waiting right here too. Oh, she's adorable. You'll be late for class. That's fine with me. Well, now they're all gone, so I guess we're not going to be on time for once, but it was worth the try. We really did do our best. We got up early, we got dressed, and no, no. We stay there for a while, and the number of students walking to school begins to visibly shrink. We're getting pretty tight on time. We can still make it if we go now. Oh yeah? Yes. Aren't we invisible anyway? Aren't we so unattractive and unimportant that no one would bother to pay attention to us in the first place? Well, I guess you're just not normal enough for the rest of the people here or whatever. Let's hurry. Yes. Okay, and so I climbed the hill today as well. Further turning the cogs of my now shifting life. I mean, it is shifting. What into, I don't know. I'm expecting something tense to happen, though, during this time. During this unsure period. Like, everyone will catch COVID and then half the class dies. For this guy, it'd probably be nicer, because then he can get up to school on time. Okay. That was a fun scene. Nothing happened. Alright, cool. Glad to see we care about our studies. Lunchtime. We're eating bread at our usual spot. Okay, 2 weeks from now. I wonder if anyone at all will show. Why do I think no one will? 2 weeks from now. That's when the drama club information session is going to be held. Well, the flyers do have the big Dango family on them. Yes, but that doesn't mean you know them. I hesitate for a moment, unable to answer. Okazaki-san. I'm sure it'll be fine. All those Dango you released around school are sitting on their billboards hard at work. Have some faith. Okay. You're right, there's as many as 100 of them after all. I think that's actually our problem. Them being too many, I mean, I guess. But I still haven't seen the poster, so I can't judge. I make a quiet dig at Furukawa's extreme confidence. But seriously, why were those things popular to begin with? Looking back on it, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, I don't think we've ever heard of that Dangos in anywhere except, like, Japan. I haven't heard of them in England. Though it makes even less sense to still be a fan of them. Yeah, well, it doesn't make sense to be a Yu-Gi-Oh fan these days, but I still am one. Even when the game gets ridiculous, I can still enjoy the old games. Speaking of which, what kind of things do you do at an information session? Okazaki-san? I'd forgotten. She's not the kind of person who can just rise to the occasion and take care of this kind of thing on her own. Well, there you go, but good thing she has us to support her. Hey Furukawa, you're shit at everything. That's basically what we do. Furukawa. Yes? Let's do some practice right now. Oh, this should be good. This should be amazing. She might have to stand on a chair to make herself look tall. Talk about whatever you want. I sit on the ground and give the instructions to Furukawa, who's standing in front of the chalkboard. She seemed to have some degree of awareness that she was the club leader, so she'd taken the initiative and decided to stand there. If this were just a few days ago, she probably would have asked me to stand there in her place. She's really trying to be proactive about doing this. It's clear this means a lot to her. Her actions confirm that. Okay, you can do this, Furukawa. I cheer her on inside my head. You can just let her know that you're cheering her on. But, well, instead of starting a speech, she just waves her hands to and fro, visibly squirming. Okay, I mean, maybe some kind of sign language. It could be anything. At this rate, the first bell is going to chime before she even gets started. Ah. Hey, Furukawa? Yes? Looking at you now, it makes me wonder, how are you able to act in plays? If she's this bad at talking and this susceptible to pressure. That's a good point, actually. You wouldn't expect a drama club member to be, you know, not confident like that. Can she really expect prospective club members to take her seriously? I mean, who wants to join a drama club with a president that can't even overcome their nerves? Talk about a blatant discrepancy. So essentially, these phantom theoretical applicants would be faced with not one, but two glaring problems. First, the big Dango family obsession, obviously. I wouldn't really call that a problem, but if it's really that old-fashioned. I mean, it's not like medieval Japan, we're all going to kill each other for power in the tribe problem, is it? And second, a president who can't talk. Sigh. And those aren't exactly small, easy to overlook qualms either. Not like they'd want to overlook them in the first place. Okazaki-san? Let me be straight up with you, Furukawa. Okay, you don't have any acting skill. Why did... Is this really how friends should be to each other? Why don't I just tell her to... I don't know... stay at home and never go outside again? It genuinely feels like that's the kind of thing I would say in this game. What? So you're gonna need to try like crazy. Alright. Which means you're gonna need to practice for the information session for a while. And I do mean a while. Okay, I'll do my best. She pulls her hands into fists. At least she seems motivated. I mean, I guess she's like squinching her eyes like that so she just can't see what problem's gonna come ahead of. Oh. Oh no. I don't like this girl. I don't know if we had a good scene before the motorbike incident, but I don't like her. Ah, Tomoya. Yo. Where did you go? Away from you. Just anywhere away from you. Just running an errand. Could it be this? She raises her pinky and grins. It's nothing naughty like that. What's that meant to mean? Girlfriend or something? Okay. I was gonna say I guess, but... It must be a Japanese thing. Alright. You seem tired. I guess I might actually be a pretty caring guy. No. What's this? Should I be laughing? Probably, to be honest. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. Ah! Yeah. Oh, I hate her so much. I don't think I've ever disliked an anime character like this before, though. Quit laughing! Sheesh, you told me it was okay to laugh, and now you're mad? You're such a pain. Yeah, and you're a bitch. Slide. Alright, cool. At least she's out of my face now. We've got Tsunahara, much more handsome, much more preferable. Oh, welcome back. Huh? You're here? Is that any way to greet me? You make it sound like I shouldn't be here. I mean, you were still depressed over that sandwich, weren't you? Well, you really shouldn't be. You're an eyesore. Great. Still friends. Still good people to each other. I guess it's going to take some time, but... Oh, you're still here. The only thing you accomplish here is producing carbon dioxide, right? Even weeds are better because they produce oxygen. Now I see why we're always such a dick. It's because everyone else is a dick to us. You guys say some pretty harsh things. Before that, Kyo Fujibayashi, why are you here? Because I'm being stalked, I guess. What? You saying I can't be here? No, we just don't like you. That's not really what I meant. Since the first bell is already rung, I thought it would be better if you went back to your own class. The second bell still hasn't rung, has it? It sure shows what a small person you are when you bring up such trivial things. Small? Me? I would say around the size of a water flea. Why are you a huge cock? I know he's a small flea, but you, Mom, are a huge cock. Just want to raise that with you. Plankton? Hey, water flea, what's going on over there? Huh? What do you mean? I actually responded to that. Oh dear. Well, at least you've accepted your position in life. As, you know, a water flea. I mean, I think there's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster that's a giant flea that's got 1500 attack. It could be a Sangun, or a Witch of the Black Forest, or a Karibo. You know, that's not such a bad thing. Whatever, just answer me. I'm talking about the group of people over there. Not that I know whose seat that is. That one should be the class president's. Fujibayashi's? Is there something we need to turn in? Oh, that. I bet it's a fortune telling. Oh, we're gonna have another one of those. Am I gonna be like, is someone gonna die? I bet one of those fortunes are gonna happen soon. I don't want to think about it, but I feel like she would pull that on me. Fortune telling? Still, it's as popular as ever. What is? Ryu's fortune telling. You mean that's the class president in the center of that crowd? Yep. Are her fortunes that accurate? I guess she does have something that she's good at, though. It doesn't seem like it. Pow. Well, that's what you get for, you know, insulting the Fujibayashi name. Ow, what was that for? I won't forgive anyone for insulting my sister. Well, I won't forgive you for trying to run me over and kill me. I was praising her. Pow. That hurts. Your grades in language classes are terrible, right? He fails every exam. How could you possibly know that? Because we're friends and maybe I do look out for you? Which surprises me, to be honest, but whatever. I saw them in your room. I found a bunch of them when I was fishing under your desk. Do I not have privacy at all? I mean, to be fair, we've kind of left you to it for a while now. I mean, we haven't been round your house, we haven't invaded your privacy. I feel like we should be doing that, if I'm honest. Ha ha ha, check this guy out. He's concerned about what, that now? Ha ha ha, I know, right? You two are weird. Well, I think everyone's weird in this game. It's not so much the eyes or the eyebrows, they just act weird. Oh yeah, hey loser. Who are you calling loser? Since you responded, wouldn't that be you? It could have been you. Nope, I meant you. Which one's you? Is that so? So what is it? How about you let Ryu tell your fortune? I still think one of these days she's gonna kill someone, but alright. Eh? Me? Tommy has done it a couple of times too, right? Yeah, I guess. So what does she use it in her fortune telling? Pack of playing cards of all things. What does she use? Well, she uses You know what though? That might attract him. But I'm gonna go with playing cards and be honest with my friend. He may not like the truth, but, you know, at least he hears the truth. She uses cards. That doesn't sound like that's very effective to me. She gets awfully specific with them though. If I would have said boobs, would I have gotten beaten up? Sounds like something that would have happened. I'm sure it'll be useful. You sure? Yeah. I see. Let's give it a try then. Well, I kind of thought that would happen and what I'd do. Shinohara enthusiastically walks toward the crowd, as Kyo and I see him off while smiling. Okay, he's gonna get like punched or something? Hey, Kyo! I say to her, with my eyes still fixed on Shinohara's back, and my smile plastered on my face. Yeah? Likewise, Kyo responds while watching Shinohara walk away. I don't care how happy you are, how nice you are to me, how much you want to hang out with us. I still dislike you, and I won't be happy till your motorbike's crashed or something. I think I'm starting to understand how your sister's fortunes work. Is that so? I wonder what kind of fortune that loser's going to get. No matter what the outcome is, I'm sure it'll be fun. What was the first fortune again? Wasn't that helping a woman cross the road, but we'd be late, but that didn't come true? I mean, I can guess the second one was because of her, but still. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Aren't you too? Well, fine, okay, apparently Tomio is. I'm enjoying Shinohara doing it. Still. With our passionate gazes fixed on his back, Shinohara continues forward. Alright, move it. He chases away the crowd and steps in front of Fujibayashi. He then sits down at the desk in front of hers. She really uses playing cards, huh? Well, yeah. Wouldn't she be better off using tarot cards? She doesn't have any tarot cards. I mean, I guess if you can't find them. Is that so? As Shinohara stares at her, Fujibayashi shuffles her deck of cards and drops them. Again. Seems to be her thing. Flustered, she starts to pick the cards up. She then forms a fan with the cards, and Sunohara picks out 3 cards. Fujibayashi stares at the 3 cards, and then says something to Sunohara. After she finishes, he nods. Alright, sounds very... I was going to say grave, but it sounds more boring now. Looks like he received a good fortune. Seems like it. Yeah, seems like it. But is it? Is it really? Ahaha, guys, listen. Guess the pathetic clown is back. Clown? What do you mean? Nah, don't worry about it. So, how did it go? Yeah, it was awesome. I can tell by your cheeky smile and detachable ear. Your life of hardships will soon come to an end. That could mean anything. Or there could be more hardships and then it will end, I don't know. Wait a minute, your life of hardships will soon come to an end. That doesn't mean life, does it? I hope that doesn't emphasize the life bit. The beginning of love... Okay, good. The beginning of love will mark the beginning of a new life. You will soon meet someone of the opposite sex, bound to you by the red string of fate. Oh, well now I've got to know what that is. Where is it? Where's the... There it is. Show me! Red string of... Is that like a marriage thing? Is it available? There it is. Chinese and Japanese believe that those who are fated by the gods to meet are tied by one another by a red string. In Japanese legends, this is generally depicted by a string tied around one's little finger. I think I've seen that actually, so that's fair. Alright, well that's interesting enough to hear about. Is what she told me. Guess my future's looking rosy. You know what? I'm going to leave this on a good note. Because you know what? Sunohara never gets any good treatment. He always gets, like, basically shat upon. And now he's actually going to find someone nice. Although saying that, does that mean Kyo's going to have to date him for a bit? Well, we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself and meet our cheeky little friend here and see what kind of romantic action he's going to get, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see ya!